Alright guys, it is Thursday, June 30th, and last day of June, middle of the year, means I got 6 months of this year left to make it the best that I can possibly make of it. So what I am going to be doing is setting myself up for success for my next fitness competition. Like I said, I'm still debating on continuing fitness, but I have set out a goal to do fitness this year, and damn it, I'm gonna make it happen. I do not want to be at the gym right now. I'm at EOS here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the only reason that I was able to get up and get going is, one, because I just spoke to Byron, and he's always a positive influence on me when it comes to reaching my goals. But two, because of the realization that I know I won't make any gains sitting on my rear end watching reruns of the Housewives of New Jersey. So it's time to get off my butt, get in the gym, even though I don't want to be here and grind it out, and that's what I'm about to do. It is, what are we doing today? Today is the day of Hammies, Glutes, and Biceps. So a little bit of deadlifts, bicep curls, Romanian deadlifts, Zotman curls, single leg ball hamstring curls, dumbbell curls alternating, hip thrust, lying hamstring curls, back extensions, calf raises, hip adduction, and dumbbell single leg standing calf raises. Yep, a little bit of that going on today. So we're going to knock that out here in about an hour. I am so sore from the last 2 days of training, so incredibly sore that I debated on just sitting on my ass today and not doing anything. But those are the times when you literally break through that plateau and you end up getting closer to your goals. So those days that you sit there and you go, I don't want to do it today, I'm sore, my throat hurts, my arms hurt, I'm tired, I haven't slept, those days are the days that you push through. You push through and you make it happen anyway, because those are the days that are keeping you from being the person that you are right now and turning into the person that you want to be, or that you so claim to be. So no more talking, less talking, more action. Let's do this. Now with the deadlifts, I like to stand with my feet shoulder width apart, toes facing forward, and I use the strength of the lower half of my body to pull me through the entire exercise. Now tighten your core throughout the entire motion. When you get to the top of the deadlift, squeeze those glutes, lower down to the ground, let those plates hit the floor, and make sure that your knees do not pass over the tips of your toes. Deadlifts are amazing for any part of your lower body. Bicep cable curls are a great way to change up the monotonous movement of dumbbell curls. With using cables, you'll constantly have tension on those muscles, therefore you'll have an ability to build the muscle in a different type of way. Put the dumbbells down, try something new, get on those cables. Romanian deadlifts, very similar to regular deadlifts, only the tension is constantly throughout the lower half of your body because you're not allowing the weights to hit the floor. Same format, my toes are pointing forward, shoulder width apart. I squeeze my glutes to the very top. I just don't let those weights hit the ground. Zotman curls. Now this is the first time that I've ever even done a Zotman curl. In fact, I had to YouTube it in the middle of the gym just to make sure I was doing it correctly before I even started. But it's very effective and I actually like them. So you start out by doing a regular dumbbell curl where your knuckles are facing up. As soon as you get up towards your shoulder area, you rotate those knuckles down towards the ground and then lower the weight again. And then just repeat it over and over again. This is working on your biceps, your shoulders, triceps. Single leg ball hamstring curls. These are extremely effective in building those hamstrings and also very painful. Yep, painful. That's the word I was thinking of. So you're obviously in a bridge form, Most of the weight is on your shoulders. One foot is on the ball, one foot is up in the air. Pull those hamstrings towards the upper part of your body, switch legs, and do the same thing. This is going to depend on what your goals are, as with any other exercise, but repetition is key. Alternating bicep curls. Now this is a unique way of using bicep curls to focus on each bicep at a time. The key to this exercise is keeping those shoulders down while you rotate up towards your shoulders. This is going to allow you to focus on those biceps entirely. Now, while I'm watching this video, clearly that's something that I need to even work on. So I'll have to make sure to fix that in future workouts. So if you start out and the weight is too heavy, clearly you need to lighten up the weight. If you go through the exercise just like I am right now and it starts to get a bit heavy or you start to struggle, this is great because that means that you picked a perfect weight. If it's too easy for you at the end of the repetitions, then clearly you need to up the weight quite a bit. Hip adduction machine. So this is one of my least favorite machines in the entire world because, yeah, this is where you get all the perverts staring at you. It's working on your inner thighs. That's pretty much all I have to tell you about this one. Other than that, yeah, the notorious, like, don't look me directly into my eyes while I'm doing this. Single leg calf raises. It's always great to basically isolate each muscle because you know then you're focusing directly on that muscle specifically. So instead of just doing regular calf raises with both of my calves at the same time, this one is going to allow me to build more strength in each leg, definitely in its entirety. If I plan on getting my pro card and figure, I better start building these babies. By now, through this entire workout so far, my hamstrings are on fire, but I definitely want to keep building them, and I personally think hamstrings are super sexy on a woman, so we're going to keep at it. This is the lying leg hamstring curl. So basically, for those who are not nearly as advanced, lying leg hamstring curls are perfect. Deadlifts and Romanian deadlifts are a little more difficult when you're new to lifting, so this one is perfect when you want to focus on keeping your form correct. Haha, just caught the wondering eye behind me. Now, instead of wasting precious time in the gym, especially considering it was really busy this day, I had hip thrust next. What I did, instead of grabbing a bar and throwing weights on there, I just turned around on the lying leg curl machine and I used that for my hip thrust instead. I kept my feet flat on the ground. I would use the leg curl area to put above my hips, push them straight up towards the sky, squeeze my glutes, come back down, and then do it over again. Once again, I'm not telling you guys about repetition because that depends on your goals. So if you're looking for a certain particular program, ask an expert. Next, we have back extensions. Now, this is primarily working on your erector spinae, which is made up of 3 muscles. This part runs the entire length of your spine, all the way from your neck to your lower back. Do I know that much about fitness and about body? Absolutely not. I just read that off of the internet. So, yeah, do them. They work really well. Good old traditional sitting calf raises. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory, unlike the ones that I was doing earlier to isolate each calf each time. Basically, you're doing these together, knock them out. After the final calf raises, my workout was actually done, but I try to take at least 5 minutes of every single workout to dedicate towards working on my handstands. I don't have one, I've never had one, but I know that practice makes progress? Yeah, not perfection, but progress. That's what it is. So practice makes progress. I know I can hold it for a bit. My biggest thing is I need to learn how to stack my hips over my shoulders and, oh yeah, not get stuck into the machine that's right in front of me. That'd be awesome too. So, working on it. Hi, gotta fix my weave. Okay, so I'm literally in the middle of editing my video, which is basically what happens after show. from my fitness competition in Miami. So I'm on here editing everything, and I'm checking my Instagram because that's what I should be doing while I'm working, right? But I'm actually glad that I did. This is what comes up. I just added Javon Alvin as one of the people that I follow on Instagram. I've known about him through watching Emily Hayden's videos. Shout out to my girl Emily. I knew about him from this, and I was just kind of checking over his stuff today. I'm kind of obsessed with him now. He's amazing. He's such a hard worker, and he pushes like nobody's business, and seems like he's from Texas. So I'm a little biased. He gets my attention. Okay, so I was looking over his Instagram, and this is kind of what came up. I knew that there was a YouTuber retreat coming up from Emily's post yesterday, and so I knew it was coming up, and I was dying to become a part of it. I just needed to figure out how to sign up. So finally, they posted the link today. I went to the link, theyoutubersretreat.com. Went to that, signed up, just got my tickets, and I'm pretty stoked. I mean, this is probably the craziest thing that I've ever done as far as putting myself out there as far as YouTube goes, but I've been having a great time doing it, and whether it's positive feedback or negative feedback, either way, I think it's fantastic for me to be able to live my life out loud like this. So basically going to this event is only going to help me spread my word even more and figure out how to serve more people during my lifetime. I haven't seen Emily since maybe 2014 or 2015, I can't remember. And she's blown up, and I love it. And she's done it in such a gracious and real kind of way, and I respect that so much. She's been able to grow her business without doing the typical, I guess you could say, Instagram style of putting your face out there, putting your ass out there, should I say. And I respect that so much. So I'm stoked to be able to do this. I spent money out of nowhere, but thank God I have a business where I could literally decide how much money I want to make, and this is all going to be a part of it too. So I didn't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I'm taking 2 more days off from work in order to do this, and I won't be getting paid those days, and then I can't afford the plane ticket, and I can't afford the hotel and all that kind of stuff. I'm so blessed to be in the position that I'm in, to where my business allows me to be able to pay for these things before they occur, which in my normal job, I clock in, I clock out, I get paid while I'm working, and that's it. I go home and then I get nothing else from it. But I just wanted to drop in for a second, tell you what's going on. This event is going to be August 5th through August 6th. Amazingly enough, this runs right into what I wanted to be doing next. And I'll have that momentum going, that inspiration, the motivation will be, I'll just be like pumping like all types of positivity through my blood just from this retreat. So next thing you know, I'll be driving back to Vegas. August 7th through August 10th will be Isogenic Celebration, which I will be speaking at on one of those days in front of 15,000 people to tell my story of my small business success. So I'm super stoked about that. I'm so excited. The days are just running right into each other, and I think it's fantastic. I'm so excited about it. What I need to focus on now is getting through my second day of cleanse, which I'm on right now. I actually need to take my cleanse right now. And then I can continue working on these videos, and I'm going to keep this positive energy going. Nothing can ruin my day. Nothing. Talk to you guys soon.